The mother womb appeared to him a suspension of oxygen, of universal emptiness, and he grew up to read about astronomy, wanting to be possessed by a black hole, swallowing the light of happiness. He used to be called Pumpkinhead for wanting to go further ahead in the atmosphere. He learned, worked out, swam, and lived in love with the stars of the Milky Way, of the imaginary lines where planets are moving in the infinity. He used to imagine the day that finally take off for the moon, then Saturn. He will travel to Venus and then Andromeda. And he swam in the womb of his illusion until flying impulse with kinetic energy in an emptiness that never stops. There is a speed point that the face cannot take, and then a vacuum, the supreme flight, levitating magnificent loneliness, and seeing at first the earth, the moon, the sun, Mercury, Venus, and the stars all at once, like a dying model of styrofoam. Tears levitated and mixed with my hair. I had no body, bones to not feel, and blood fled within me. Through the windows of the nave I watched as no one else have the pride of infinity, and I was a galactic monkey, trying to read, a tasteless and moved monkey, in love with the eternal perfection. I am a troubadour monkey, without gravity, without music, without resonance. No one knows the things you earn and the things that you lose out here. In a polished junk with bicarbonate, he traveled everywhere. He became king of a small planet of giant trees, where he ran all over it in half a day of jogs and steps. He was homeless on a plain of giant hoops, with thousands of inhabitants, prowling the streets and stealing used shirts, eating salads abandoned in the trash. He wanted to be king homeless on an asteroid, where there were no trees or lettuce, in his brilliant junk, king of his hunger, and destitute in his possession, and so he traveled. Drew me in the face the mark that I'm supposed to have, an intergalactic whore with 3 dry vaginas. I found the arranged shoes that I have always wanted to use, and on my desk has appeared the parallel of lost socks, where I found the umbrellas that rainy season requests to use, and I, of lunatic head, always end up losing. And I have nothing else to do than get wet, how you want me to be, each time you pass the fingers down my back, except that you like throwing me into the arms of others.